Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. Thank you guys for joining me. I see quite a few of you already in the chat room. Looks like there's about 20 people, and I just posted it out on social media, so we'll have some others joining us very soon. Tonight's topic, not my normal live show. Of course, tomorrow is Thursday, but I'm having some guests on tomorrow, so I don't really know where that live show is going to go. So tonight I wanted to address the big topic, the huge elephant in the room, my email box, my messages, my comments, my Twitter, my Tweeter, my Instagram, my Facebook, you name it, has blown up since I did the video yesterday on sales dropping, the promoted listing graph going down. Lindy did a video on it. Megan commented on it. A bunch of people did some posts on it, and it is true. So after we sorted that all out and we all came to the agreement that sales suck right now, or for most of us, sales suck, or took a big dip, how to fix it. And there's not really anything we can do to fix eBay's system. We can't really fix eBay's engineering and their platform. So we have to look at each individual item that we can edit on eBay in order to try to fix our sales, fix our store. And I want to go through them step by step. I want to talk about best offers, free shipping, promoted listings, Markdown manager. I want to talk about titles. I want to talk about descriptions, pictures, measurements. We're going to go down each and every step. So if you have anybody that's a seller or interested in this, make sure that you tag them on this, send them this video, all that stuff. And the other thing I'm going to ask for you guys to do is comment down below what you decide to change, what you're editing on your store, how you're adjusting it to try to get your sales up, and then come back after fourth quarter, come back in December or January and tell me what worked, what didn't work, how much it worked, how much it didn't work, all that kind of good stuff. So remember this video, it's going to be the most important video you watch prior to next month in fourth quarter, and hopefully this is going to help a lot of people at least increase sales a little bit. Now I've got a notepad here, I've got it on my phone, with some notes and some things I want to cover. And then we're going to wing it. And I'm going to ask you guys for suggestions on things you want to talk about as well. So I'm going to jump over here to the chat, say hi to a few people, and we are going to jump right into this. So if you're watching this video at a later date, 2 minutes in, about 2.5, 3 minutes in, we'll start jumping into the content. Otherwise, you guys just heard everything I had to say. Donna, how you doing? Thanks for coming over. I made sure also that Luke and Chris went offline. I think they're off live. They were just wrapping up, so I didn't want to step on their toes. Hopefully they're off live by now or just ending. Crow's Nest, how you doing? A couple other notes. Shirts for everyone shipping out. I know there was a huge delay. The storm, my supplier was local. He was out of power for 2 weeks. He was shut down, so I had to go another route. I really, really apologize to everyone. I know I keep saying it, but the shirts are on their way, and we'll get those all taken care of. So if you're emailing me about those, I'll respond to your emails. But you guys are the best. I'm going to try to do something for you for being so patient. So thank you to everyone there, including Crow's Nest, which I believe your shirt is in that order as well. Refresh if you guys don't see or hear anything. It looks like my audio and video is working. I have it open on 2 different screens, so it looks like I'm good. If there's a problem, refresh your screen. Hey everyone, Rudy and High Desert Barb, somebody here from California, Diane from SoCal, a lot of people in SoCal, lots of people suggesting what they're doing. Their sales are down. I'm going to try to help you guys. So we're going to go over everything one by one. We're going to get started in just a second. Miles, I see you in the chat there, buddy. I think that's just about everything I have there. Troll spam, troll treasures. Wait, do we have a troll in the chat already? I didn't even see it. Anyways, if we have a troll, sorry. Sounds are good over here. Yeah, it looks like everything is good. Make sure you guys hit the like button. You're going to enjoy this a lot more to hit the like button after this video is over, because hopefully it'll help you. And I just realized I don't have my laptop charger person. If you get up, I'm at 40% and can use my charger whenever is convenient for you. I'll give you a 10% warning as well. Laptop charger person. That would be Caitlin, my laptop charger person. Jamie must be here. Somebody said the troll. That's funny. Anyways, let's jump into it. So let's start with number one, since everyone made a big deal about promoted listings. Should we do promoted? Shouldn't we do promoted? How much should we do? Blah, 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 blah. Here is my suggestion on promoted and Markdown manager. Well, let's start with Markdown manager. Everyone asking if Markdown manager, that's where we run the 25 or 50% off sale or 30% or whatever it is going away. It is not going away. It is simply moving. You are still going to be able to run a sale. I think what eBay is doing is trying to get people to run more into the buy two, get one free, buy two, get free shipping, the more the promoted side rather than just the sale side of it. So that is isn't she awesome? instant laptop charger so I don't die on you guys. So I think that's what eBay is trying to accomplish by moving the Markdown manager to make it less of a noticeable change that you can do and to get more people to use those promoteds than over the Markdown manager, which I've always used Markdown manager, so it's kind of crappy. But I guess I could adjust to doing like a buy two, get $10 off, or spend 50, get $5 or something like that. So that's kind of what they're pushing to. I really like slashing the Markdown manager. However, people are commenting that a lot of folks are seeing the regular price and then it's not actually taking the discount until they put it into their cart, which is the point that they've decided to buy it. So if it's still showing that $100 price rather than your markdown $75 price, it may not convince them to put it into the cart. So then you're not making that sale, which is kind of crappy. So here's my thoughts on Markdown Manager. And I believe I'm going to start testing it tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of work for me because I have to individually edit things. But I believe that the high price, let's say you're doing a 30% off sale and you mark an item at 100 and it marks down to 70. I think it's kind of scaring people off. And I think that sales of Markdown Manager is not having the same effect that it used to have. It used to be like, wow, it's on sale, bang. I kind of think I'm going to mark things at the price I want to sell them for. And then if they don't sell, just knock them down in a small sale. Because I think if you have a 30% sale or somebody else has a 50% sale, I don't know that that marks you higher in the search ranking by having a bigger sale. If it did, I've heard that it's not doing it anymore. Ryan and Allie at Ryan's Roots kind of talked about that, Rally Roots. And I think as long as you have some sort of discount sale, it'll help. It also gives that mental image when somebody's scrolling. But I kind of think I'm going to stop doing my normal mark things at 100 and mark them down 50%. I think I'm going to get away from it. At least test it and see what happens. Q4 starts the 1st of next month. So definitely sales are showing up, Jessica, but it's only when they put it into the card it shows the discounted price. At least some people are reporting that. So if it's not showing that discounted strike-through price on the normal search scroll, then you're accomplishing nothing other than displaying a really inflated price or a higher price than you intend on selling it for, which could potentially be scaring off customers. Is that true? I don't know, but I think that it might have an effect, and I think it's worth me testing. So that's the first thing that you can look into. Are you running these big sales? Are they helping? Are they not helping? Can you run some items without them? And can you work without them? So that's number one. Then we move over to promoted listings. So this is the big topic of the week, obviously. Should we run promoted? Should we not? My answer to this is yes, you should run promoted. But my bigger answer to this is right now, I don't know how much you should run promoted. So a lot of people ran promoted and their sales dipped. A lot of people took promoted off and their sales went back up. I believe that it's an eBay error as far as getting your items in front of people, but I also believe the race to the top is an issue. The more people that use promoted, the higher that trending rate goes. I don't know if you guys have been watching the promoted trending. When I first started with it, it was at 5, and it slowly worked its way up to almost most of my categories being in the 9 to 10% trending rate, which is super high. Because remember, you're already paying 10% to eBay, 9% with top rated. Adding another 9% to that is huge. You're doubling your fees. So, I mean, if you're used to paying $300 a month, you're paying $600. You're used to paying $600. You're paying $1,200. I don't know that promoted listings is fixed. And if you're not running promoted, I wouldn't recommend starting. If you're already running promoted, I would be selective. And that's like my official answer because I just don't know. I don't know if it's hurting or helping. I can't see that it's hurting, but if the algorithm's screwed up, because think about this. If you're running a promotion at 5% and you change it right now, if you and I got off live right now and you went and changed your promotion to 7% or 8% or whatever, eBay doesn't update that automatically. They're taking 12 hours, 24 hours. If you end a promotion, it takes almost 24 hours to all your items are able to be updated and re-promoted again. I did it. I ended everything and ran new promotions. It took almost a full day before I could promote them all. So how long does it take till your promoted listings are actually appearing as promoted? It's not right away. So if you're constantly changing them, I would say whatever you decide to do, pick it and leave it. Like, don't try to keep editing it. And their whole system is trying to adjust to everyone moving up and down, up and down, up and down. So that's kind of my position on promoted. I think that it's not able to keep up. And some people are saying that it's hurting. Everyone can't be at the top. Maybe, eBay's trying to curtail the inflated prices on the markdown. That's possible as well. As far as the promoted go, yeah, eBay's making more money on it. Of course they are. And they're trying to do it so that you can make more money as well, but it's just not working the way they want it. And I think maybe after eBay opened, they tried to roll it out a little too fast. I think that they rushed it. So kind of cutting them a little slack there. And yeah, if you have a store, you do get some promoted credit listings or promoted listings credits. So at least use the credits. I mean, I would say that. So Violet Lemon ended all of her promoted. Sales started again. And I've seen many, many messages in my inbox to the same extent. They've ended promoted. Sales have started again. So hey, Thrifty Treasures, how you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Thrifty Treasures in the house. You guys know who that is. So with the promoted listings, if you decide to run it and leave it. Don't change it. It takes too much time for it to update and get back in the system correctly. Okay, so we talked about Markdown Manager and Promoteds. So Markdown I recommend, but I'm going to get away from it right now. I would recommend it if you plan on doing a small discount where your price doesn't look super inflated. If you're doing big sales, I think those bigger prices are scaring people off, so I'm going to test it. Promoteds, run it, use your credits, leave it at whatever percent you want, and I would recommend probably a percentage between 8 and 10. That's where trending's at, 8%. If you're comfortable with that, if you only want to run 5 or 6, I don't know how much good it's really going to do. And I don't recommend doing 15 or higher like I've seen some people. It's just giving away too much money. Unless you have a ridiculous amount of money and profit in something, I wouldn't do it. But if you have that much profit in something, it's probably an item that will sell on its own anyways. Be selective about the items you promote. If you got a Harley Davidson jacket, don't promote it. It's going to sell anyways. Which is pretty funny because I promoted one of my Harley jackets and I didn't promote the other one. I definitely sold the promoted one. I didn't sell the other one. So, and the other one was more popular. So could be wrong, but we're going to see. So those two things are the up in the air, iffy things that none of us are really sure about. We can't see eBay's system. So we don't really know whether we're right or wrong on that. Let's talk about the things that I know are going to help your store. And I want everyone who doesn't do this to do it. Don't say you're going to do it and then not do it. Do it. I want you to all go through your titles. Your titles are so important, and we all know that. We talk about it. And you can take a day and don't stop listing. Keep listing, but walk through your titles one by one by one. Make sure that you've edited them with the name of the item. Burberry men's plaid button-down shirt, large, red, whatever. Check, Nova check, or whatever it is, the description. So make sure you've got those 4 important keywords, or 5. Some people say 5. A lot of people say 4. At eBay, they were saying 4. You need to have the gender of your item, men's, women's, children's, kids, whatever. You need to have the brand, Burberry, Aeropostale, American Eagle, whatever it is, Guess, Eileen Fisher. Eileen Fisher, women's, and then what is it? Is it a dress? Is it a plaid shirt? Is it a V-neck? Eileen Fisher, women's V-neck shirt, extra large size, extra large, large. So get those 4 items in there. Brand, gender, what the item is, size. And then at the end, add all those descriptive words. Red, tunic, red, V-neck, red, button down. Add those items at the end. That's kind of the order you want to be in, somewhat near that. Brand, what it is, Burberry, or gender, I'm sorry, brand, gender, what it is, and size. Burberry, women's, tunic shirt, large, red, button down, or whatever. You guys get what I'm saying. I don't have an example in front of me, but you guys get it. And go down. I recommend starting with brand and gender. Burberry women's, Burberry men's, Burberry children's. But I recommend the brand and the gender first. First 2. The third one to be what it is, and the fourth one to be the size. And then all of your keywords after that. So button down, Burberry men's button down shirt, extra large, plaid, Nova check brown. Keywords at the end. Keywords always at the end, those first 4 items. The first 4, the order that they go in may not be all that important as long as all 4 are there as the first 4. But I recommend the brand and the gender first, always. So, and we are we are editing our titles accordingly recently. So, and we're kind of mixing those titles up as well. I did one yesterday, Ben Sherman. It was Ben Sherman, the brand, Ben Sherman, men's golf polo, large, striped blue-green. It sold in like 6 hours for full price. No best offer, no anything, no promoted, full price, $15.99, gone. Paid $1 for it. So that's the first thing I want you guys to do. Go down to your titles, edit your titles, make sure they have those important keywords, those important information, and make sure everything you have, don't spend all day not listing just so you can edit your titles. List your listings and then go down and edit 20 of your titles, 30 of your titles. Just edit them. And that'll also, if you only do 20 a day, will let you see if any of those sell for the next day. Also, if you have items in and you're relisting them or selling similar, you can do that as well. Second thing that I want you to work on is go back and look at your prices, especially on your higher dollar items. When you listed them, that tie, that Pink Panther tie, they might have all been selling for $20. But now there's a bunch of Pink Panther ties for $10. Make sure your pricing is accurate. If you've got a lot of items that maybe you overpriced them a month ago, aiming for the skies, and now you realize that you're not going to move it, drop the price. If you've got something that maybe you priced too low and you think it's got an inherent value and you want to reprice it and you want to see if you can bring in those high dollar customers, you can certainly do that as well. I know some people advocate for rising prices on higher dollar items, but make sure that you're not priced incredibly overinflated. I'm not saying to go through and drop all your prices. Just check that you don't have any over crazy high prices. Like make sure you don't have a $100 Pink Panther tie listed. Make sure it's reasonable. So that's number 2. Price is so important. So important. Free shipping. Everybody goes back and forth. But I can tell you that free shipping is a thing that, you're never going to win the argument. Nobody's ever going to agree on it. Everyone's going to agree to disagree. I believe that free shipping and that fast and free badge with the 1-day handling and 30-day returns, along with free shipping, is a huge bump to anyone's search ranking and to mental for people that are buying that they see free shipping, that they're getting a deal. Include more money in the cost of your item. If you're selling an item for $15 with $4 shipping, just charge $19.99 for it, or $4.99 shipping. Charge $19.99 for the item. Why not? Give it a shot. See if it helps. Don't undercut yourself and don't cut yourself short where you lose money or you end up not profiting. But just put that extra $3 or $4 into the item. See what happens. That's all I can say. See what happens. Megan, how you doing? 2,000 listings today. That is incredible. Megan is somebody you guys should definitely look at her store if she shares it. I don't know if you do, Megan. I don't know if you share your store, but definitely 2,000 listings. Okay, so that's your titles and your prices. Everyone knows that. And then free shipping. Returns. I believe 60-day returns are key. Move your returns from 30 to 60. I have not had but one return over 30 between 60, and it wasn't anything to do with me bumping it up to 60 days. Trust me, it was a very odd situation. It was handled. It took care of it. I have not had anyone requesting 60-day returns. Believe me, move your returns from 30 to 60. You're good. Trust me, it's not hurting you. As far as the free return section, I believe you should turn it on, which I've done, and my sales have taken a little jump. Free returns. All of last month, I had 8 returns. And of the 8 returns out of 800 items, 4 of them were my fault. 2 were not as described. 1 was damaged in shipping, and 1 was the wrong item altogether. So we made the mistake on shipping. That was my fault. So 4 returns were my fault. I paid for those. I would have paid for those with free returns or not with free returns. So only 4 returns were returned for they changed their mind. It didn't fit, and they changed their mind. I paid $10 or $12 for those returns. Had I had free returns turned on, I didn't pay for them then. I now have it on. I would have paid $12 in order to have that bump in search rankings. I would have only had to sell 1 item to cover what I paid for in those labels. Think about how many returns you get a month and how many of them were not your fault that you would have paid for if you had free returns on. Can you make 1 or 2 extra sales to cover that? Because I doubt there's anybody getting as many returns as me, only because of my volume. My return percentage is only 1.76. There's Megan's store, Shop the Sandcastle. If you guys are interested in giving her a little love, go and check out her channel or her store. You guys can buy something from her. People returning things and renting them for Christmas, 4th quarter. I really don't think it's going to happen that often. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry ahead of time for those of you that change it, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Debbie, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Aaron, welcome in. Yeah, all my returns are requested typically in the first 30 days. So definitely move your returns to 60 days. That is not going to hurt you. Trust me, it's not going to hurt you. The free returns is up to you. I am doing it, and I have the most returns and the most volume over just about everybody in this chat. There are a few of you with pretty big stores, so welcome into you big people. But I'm doing it. I think it's okay, and I think you'll make up for it. Hey, Carrie, how you doing? Welcome in. There are some people that will call it your error even though it's theirs, and if they do that when you don't have free returns, you're still going to pay the return shipping. So that's a no-win situation there. No free returns on big, heavy, expensive shipping back. Yeah, I would say that's probably a good idea. If you've got big, heavy things, you sold a big trench coat, maybe don't accept free returns on that item. So free shipping and best offer. So yeah, and a lot of people don't even pay attention to the 60-day returns. I do free shipping on everything, Brittany, including priority. I try to bump those prices up an extra $4 or $5 if I can. If we're selling like a heavy coat or something, I'll try to add some price into it to cover that. But I do. Yeah, the 60-day return doesn't make a difference. I see a lot of you guys. I check your stores for you all the time. I see that you have 30-day returns. A lot of you guys email me and ask about your stores and suggestions. 60-day returns. Definitely 60-day returns. No question about it. Free is something you have to decide as a business owner whether you want to offer or not. I'm doing it. I think it's worth it. So that's the return section. So we've covered the Markdown Manager, the promoted listings. We covered your titles, your prices, and now we've covered free returns and 60-day returns. The other thing that everybody wanted to cover is about doing more photos. We're actually just doing 3 or 4. I really don't think the 12 photos is very productive. It can't hurt you, but I don't know that it's helping enough to spend the time on it. That's one of the longest things that eBay takes to upgrade. I would say as long as you have a reasonable amount of photos, look at BHFO and Swapcom Inc., the 2 biggest closed sellers on all of eBay. 2 photos, 2. I make sure to do 3 or 4 because I want the front and the back, and I also want the tag. So if they argue that it's the wrong size, I have a picture of the tag and, you know, kind of a good angle on the condition. So we're kind of targeting like 4 pictures per item. I don't think 12 is necessary for a t-shirt. Maybe 6. 4 is good. 6 maybe. Try to cut back on anything that you can that's wasting time. So that's as far as the photos go. Measurements. They don't do measurements. We didn't do measurements, then we started doing measurements. I didn't get a lot of questions, and I don't think I sold very much because of a measurement issue. I mean, it's good to have them, but as far as a time factor, it takes a lot of time to measure and put the measurements in. So I don't know that I fully recommend that. A lot of you are going to give me a lot of crap for no measurements. I think it wastes too much time. It's just me. Yeah, so people could use your item for 30 days or 60 days and return it. It can happen. I can promise you it's almost nil. So, Kara, no problem. Better late than never. Buyers do like photos. I think if you're selling collectibles, Robert has got a good point. If you're selling something very vintage or collectible, maybe you need 8 or 10 or 12 photos. This is going off of most people's stuff. If you're selling a necktie, you probably only need 1 photo. You need a photo of the back and the tags, probably a 3rd photo showing maybe how long it is. I always do measurements on the width of the tie. 3 photos, maybe 4. Move on. You've got a button-down shirt, which those of you that watched my video the other day, I dropped something and I couldn't figure out for the life of me what it was. It turns out it was some cool cufflinks for a women's shirt, which was pretty awesome. But if you're taking a photo of this shirt, this is a Calvin Klein women's button-up shirt. Front, back, maybe an angled shirt of it or a side kind of view, and then one of the tags showing, you know, Calvin Klein medium. And I think this is a 4-picture shirt. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it comes with some cool cufflinks too for those ladies that are interested in the brightest pink button-down ever. That's just how I feel about the photos. I don't think really much more is needed. K Rillin, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. A little off topic. Can you put Amazon or other company affiliate links on a Twitter, Instagram that has adult content on it, absolutely, you can link it anywhere. They don't really give you some rules on that, but make sure that you check the affiliate links. I'm going to double check that for you because I don't do anything adult content wise, but I don't think it's a problem. I think you're good. So, yeah. So Rise and Grind Picker, great point. Vintage clothing, probably measurements. Anything that's going to be oddball, way more measurements, way more photos. But if you've got a standard Calvin Klein shirt, photo it, done. So, Jeff Cole, is it okay to change price if you have watchers because of a mistake you made? Absolutely. If you made a mistake, you need to change it before someone buys it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I heard more photos help with search rankings. Kat, we can't confirm that. And I don't know if the time spent on taking 8 extra photos or 6 extra photos times 20 items a day or 30 items a day is really worth your time in the extra search ranking. I don't know, and I don't believe it is. Yeah, Chris says measurements saved him from an item not as described as somebody tried to pull the old false return or switch out. It definitely can help. Again, I don't think it, I do it in a time thing to where like if I spend 30 or 60 seconds on measurements times 30 items a day, 30 minutes times, 1,000 items a month, I spent what, hours and hours in order to save myself on one return. To me, it's just not worth it. And I know a lot of people love it. So, first sale of the day, James Brown. Congratulations. Jenna, same thing. Measurements always save people from item not as described. But I got to be honest, how many of you ever had item not as described over measurements that you were able to prove correct because of your measurements and didn't have to take the return or won the case? Is it often? Is it once a month? Is it once a year? How often is that? I mean, it's really not that much. White background for pictures. Absolutely recommend it. It appears that eBay is favoring those white backgrounds. Definitely recommend it. And it just makes it easier and cleaner, guys. I know everyone's doing it, but you guys have seen my my listings now, I think, right? You guys have seen all of my new backgrounds. I mean, I think you guys have seen them. If you haven't, my store's linked down below. Definitely can check it out. But I can show you guys, I guess, a couple of listings if you guys want. I can probably screen share this and maybe you guys will be able to see the pictures. I don't know. Let me I'm gonna open, I've got my eBay open. Let me open a couple actives. These are just like newer listings from today. I haven't really screen shared all that often on this, so give me just a second. Yeah, if you have a white item, it's probably not that good. We have some white items that don't turn out that good, I got to be honest. Let me just see if I can share. Okay, I'm going to screen share you guys here, and hopefully you guys will be able to see my screen here. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. This is one we got today. It's a Pebble Beach sweatshirt, large golf style. Net gray shirt. So you guys see Pebble Beach men's sweatshirt, large. So there's our first 4. Pebble Beach is the brand. Men's, it's a sweatshirt and it's large. And then I've got golf style zip neck gray shirt, new. So this is new with tags. You guys can see pure white background. You can see that. That's that bulletin board. The mannequin is kind of sitting up on that table we have. And then there's the second picture, which is up close to the tag. Third picture from the back. And fourth picture showing the zip up and the large. That should have been rotated. But there you go. There it is. There's the 4 pictures of it. That is everything somebody needs to know about that zip up. There's my price at $49.99. It's 50% off for $25. Free shipping and returns. New condition, 50% faster free, 60-day money back, eBay money back guarantee. So there you go. Let's go look at another one. This is going to be a Columbia shirt. This is just a plain Columbia shirt. Again, this one's $15. I paid like $1 for this. Front, back, tag. Not even a 4th picture on this one. Really nothing else to see on this. And then let's look at the third one, which is a Tommy Bahama shirt I got brand new today. There you go. There's the tag. Tommy Bahama original fit, large, made in China, 100% silk. Tommy Bahama men's large shirt, 100% silk, button down, white short sleeve. There you go. So that's the that's kind of the store I have there. So I'm going to stop the screen share. There I am back with you guys. I'm going to come back in the chat. And I really loved my old bamboo background, but now I have to do white. I don't do sell for charity. Somebody asking about charity. James Atkins, I've never done the sell for charity. I donate through my own charities. You guys know that. I don't think that helps. I've had some people recommend trying it, and they have tried it and not had a lot of success. Guaranteed delivery just went live today, so that's going to start showing up in the research. If you're not opted in for guaranteed delivery or not available, hopefully you'll get in the second wave and you'll be available for that. I do, Adam, steaming stuff, probably a big help. I should probably steam some more stuff and get some of those wrinkles out. We are a little lazy about that. Agreed 100%. Jennifer, we do typically wash anything that's standard. If it's new with the tags or it's like really high quality, no, we cannot. I do still do markdowns. They are available. I don't like the white backgrounds, not personally. What do you do when you list but have a sale going? Do you make new sales daily? No, Brittany, you can add the items into the ongoing sale. Let me open. There's a lot of people that asked about this, and I don't know if this is going to be able to screen share, but I'm going to hopefully be able to do it for you guys. I'm going to show you how it's still available for me, and maybe it's different for you guys in the Markdown Manager. But I'm going to show you guys just what I would do to run a sale and then add items. So hopefully I can make this work. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. Oh, give me a second. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, and then I'm going to want to open this in a new tab. Okay, so I can screen share this with you guys, I'm pretty sure, and show you how I do it for adding sales to an already going on sale. Give me just a second. I'm going to set up the screen share. Takes just a second. Okay, there we go. So here comes the screen share. And so let's go to this marketing manager. Okay, so here's my screen share for those people that say I never share anything. Here you go. This is my manage your marketing activity. Do you guys see this left-hand side that says Markdown old? You're just going to open this up. And then that's going to bring you to this screen here. That's going to show you 50% off, 50% off. And I have 2 sales running right now. No real reason for that. I just had some items I forgot. So then you're going to open the new tab, which is, let's just open the first one. Doesn't matter which one, any sale you have going on. And then you'll have this as your title. And then I just add all fixed price and then create sale again and it saves it. Or you can add all auction. Or you can, I don't have auctions, so I can't do that. Or you can just select your category, or you can just hit change your listings. And then when you're done, just hit create sale, and it will add them to that already going on sale on this page right here. It will, like this number will increase from $13.93 to $13.94, or whatever the case might be. So that is just how you add it. It's pretty easy. So no, there's nothing on this computer you guys can't see. So I'm going to stop and come back into the chat with you guys. Nothing here on this computer that you guys are not allowed to see. So you can still reuse the listings. You can do that and it doesn't affect it. I don't believe you're going to have to pay for Markdown Manager. I don't think that's true, whoever said that. Hopefully you guys saw that and you're able to still do it. And you can just change items. So hopefully everyone got that, and hopefully everyone knows how to work that. Does that make sense to everyone, how to run the Markdown Manager? Hopefully it does. How to activate guaranteed delivery. It's in your message box. You just got to click on your messages. Or you can go to your settings, I believe. I'd have to look at that again. I haven't done it in a little bit. Upgrading to an anchor store, not necessary until you have that many listings. The upgraded customer service, I don't believe is any better. I have a few friends with anchor stores, and they report back to me that the customer service is the same. That dedicated customer service line is no better, at least not for them. Maybe it is for some people, but they said no. Yeah, for a while, doubling and 50% off worked great. I agree, Orlando Thrifter. Absolutely agree with that. What are the negatives if you do not use a white background? I think that it's probably eventually going to hurt the search ranking for your photos, because a lot of eBay's like pulling the search rankings and crawling the pages, especially through Google, are going to work towards that plain background and just capturing that item. So it may hurt your search rankings. You may want to just transfer over. I could be wrong, but I think it is. The order that your title should be in, Jeff Cole, yes, an eBay store. The order that I believe your title should be in should be the brand. So it should be, like, let's take, for example, we're selling this shirt. This is the women's Calvin Klein shirt. So this should be Calvin Klein, women's, and then you want to say what it is. So this could be like button front shirt, and then this is medium. You could just put Calvin Klein women's shirt, or you could put Calvin Klein women's button down shirt. So brand gender, Calvin Klein women's, and then shirt or button down shirt, or button front shirt, or button up shirt, or whatever you guys want to say. And then medium. A lot of places like to use the letter. A lot of places like to use the full word medium or small. I recommend that. And then this, at the end of this, would be like the word career, because this is something a woman could wear as a career shirt. It's kind of a little flashy, but she definitely could. You could use the word sheer, because some of this is sheer. Somebody would have to wear something under this. You could use the words long sleeve, any of those keywords at the end. Long sleeve, sheer, career shirt, or career long sleeve shirt. It could be any of those things. And then you could use the word pink or pink white or whatever. So add all those keywords at the end, and then the beginning, women's, or Calvin Klein women's button front shirt, pink career sheer, or long sleeve career sheer, or whatever you want to do. Whatever your keywords are at the end. Brand, gender, what it is, and size. Angela's got it. What are the differences between button down and button up? I think the difference between button up and button down is whether you're left-handed or right-handed and decide to go up or down. Go up or down. There's no difference. It's all the same. Some people call it button front. Some people call it button up. Some people call it button down. I'm going to do an official eBay community poll on which one it should be, and I'm going to go with that one from now on. 400 people watching live right now. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit the like button if I can help you out. If this video helps you out, if you're late, watch it again. I did email eBay over the promoted listing debacle, and I'm waiting on a response. They did respond and say they're getting me back a response. So I'll let you guys know as soon as they respond to me. Lighting, another thing you can do to help your settings out. I get a ton of emails from you guys about your eBay stores, and I got to be honest, I'm nice about it, but some of your pictures suck. Can I just say that? Some of your pictures suck, you guys. You guys know who you are with sucky pictures, right? If you email me and you ask about your store, I'm going to be very polite and very nice to you, but I've got to come to a point where I'm honest about some things, and some of your pictures suck. Some of my pictures suck because I'm too lazy to iron stuff, or because we just didn't have good lighting that day. But if your pictures are on the floor of your bedroom with your feet and your socks and no lighting, come on, guys, get it together. Listen, go use my link and spend $50 or $60 and get a light. Get a light. Go on Craigslist and get a $20 mannequin. Whatever you got to do to get your pictures up off the floor with your feet out of it and without lighting. I mean, there are some people, I kid you guys not, that take pictures with this kind of lighting. This is how they take their pictures. Do you guys see that? Do you see the difference in the shirt? Can you even tell what this is? No, you can't. You need lighting, guys. You got to have lighting. Like, get it. This is my dining room light. It's okay. A little bit of lighting. Right? This is with one spotlight. We use two. Please, guys, please. Or use natural light. Yes, Mary's got a great point. Use natural light. Megan, you emailed me about your store. I haven't responded. I will check the emails tonight. I'm trying to run through them. I got 200 emails since Monday, guys. 200, and I've got 40 left. I've been trying to respond to them as quick as I can. Please. No pictures on the couch. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged with the lights, or with the pictures on the couch. Done that before. Don't do that again. I'm too lazy to iron. Heather, welcome to the live show. The feet in pictures drives me nuts. The feet in pictures drives me absolutely insane with you guys. There are a few of you that are guilty. I'm not going to call you out, but know that I have your name in your email. Just know. And one day when you're a multi-billionaire, I'm going to show the whole world how you used to take pictures with your feet in it. I have seen it, guys. Trust me, I've got it. Feet pictures for the win. But you know what? I guarantee that a few of those pictures sold some items. We're not going to discuss it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, point is, lighting, very important. Pictures, important. Obviously, take better pictures. If your pictures suck on your items, pull 5 or 10 out every day and edit the pictures. Pull them out of the bins. Pull them out of your storage boxes. Retake the pictures and put them up and see if they sell. It's worth it to invest a little time in your business. Not to mention, think about how good you're going to feel when you know all your listings are right, so that you know then why it's not selling. You at least know that it's not because of your pictures or because of your titles or X and X and X. So anyways, so that's pretty much what I have for you guys. I think we covered everything. We covered promoteds and markdowns and sales and titles and pricing and photos just now and lighting. We covered the free shipping and how I feel about that. Best offers, totally up to you. If you want to raise your price, run best offers. I don't know that there's anything else that you can do to really help your store besides the old cliche, get more inventory up. If your store's got 300, make a goal to go to 600. So I'm going to show you guys one more thing I'm going to screen share with you guys. And this is kind of something that I do every day, and I'm going to show you guys kind of like how I do it. And hopefully this will help you. I'm going to screen share this one last thing with you guys, and then I'm going to let you guys go. How you doing, Angela? Angela lives near me. You guys say hi to Angela. There's Angela and her husband. He's probably there with her. I got to pull this this spreadsheet out. Give me just a second. So this is just a sample one. This isn't my my actual one. This has got dates that I created for someone just to give them an example. But I'm going to show you guys. This is something I do. Screen share. This screen share is not easy. Okay, there we go. Start screen share. Okay, so this is a spreadsheet that I created for somebody. You can create this on Google Docs with a Gmail. Just create this little spreadsheet and then label it with your dates for 7 days. Don't overdo it. Just label it 7 days. I created this for somebody else that wanted some help in an email. I just created them a sample one. You guys can see it's not really filled out. But basically what you'll do is just 7 days, 725 through 731. Put your total. And if you guys don't know how to do the sum, I probably won't be able to email this to everyone, but it's very, very easy to create. And if you have a problem creating this or you don't know how, I'll tell you guys what I'll do. I will, I can't create one to share with everyone because the problem is that everyone has access to it. I'll try to figure out a solution to this, but I'll update the video or pin a comment or something. But you'll just create 7 days. Create a list of things that you want to accomplish for those 7 days. And so I did this based on one of my old spreadsheets from like last year, I think. And you can see here that like some of my tasks were like new eBay listings, and that didn't count relisting them, or new eBay sales gross, the amount of items I sourced for the day, the amount of videos that I was posting on this YouTube channel, the amount of posts I did on Instagram, just anything that you have. If you sell on Poshmark or Mercari or whatever, just what your goals are, and then mark down how many you did for each day. And then down here, you'll get a total. And then after that, you should have a goal, which you'll fill in the goals, and then it will do the math and tell you how short of your goal is. I promise you, if you dedicate yourself to updating this each and every day, you will see an increase in how much stuff you get done. Because when you come here and you see the negatives, you're going to force yourself, push yourself to try and reach these numbers. Now, these are just, again, samples and things that I haven't updated. But this is just a good idea. I'm going to try to figure out a way to share this with you guys because I know a lot of you don't know how to create these. But maybe I'll just do a video on how to make it, and then you can make one on your own. So it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. Hi from Kate Cora. How you doing? Yeah, so share it, and then everyone has to save it before putting numbers in. Screenshot. Yeah, you guys can screenshot this. I mean, you guys can definitely, YouTube can walk you through the formulas. I can definitely try to get you guys to share it. Yeah, key lime kisses. I didn't throw my arm out riding the bulls. I do very basic descriptions just for anybody that's asking. Yeah, holding each other accountable. Get somebody to help you. Like, if you do this spreadsheet, find a buddy, like find somebody that you're friends with and share the spreadsheet. And then you put yours at the top and put theirs at the bottom. You can kind of see I have mine split there because I was just showing the person like an example. And you can kind of share that, and then they'll have their updates at the top and your updates at the bottom. And if you update yours and you don't see theirs updated, message them and tell them to update it. And then they'll do the same for you if you're being lazy. And then each day you can, kind of comment on each other's stuff and just say, hey, you're slacking. Hey, you only did 2 new listings today. You only did 10. You only did whatever. And just get a buddy. Call it an eBay buddy. Call it a listing buddy. Call it a friend. They don't even got to be resellers. Just whatever it is they're doing, they can have a goal of what they want to accomplish. It doesn't have to be numbers. It could just be like a simple yes or a no, like a Y and an N. And if they accomplish it for that day, they put a Y. If they don't, they put a no. And then their goal could be 7 Ys. Like each day I want to accomplish this, so I need 7. And then it will total up those yeses and say, oh, you only hit 4 yeses for this week. So it's a really good thing to hold each other accountable for. And I've shared that spreadsheet with quite a few people, actually. Let me figure out a way to bulk share it with everyone. I know how to bulk share it with everyone, but I don't want all 800 of you guys or however many people watch this and get on it to all be on the same spreadsheet. Otherwise, we'll be scrolling forever. So let me think of a solution. I think I can share it to where you guys can't edit it, but you can see it, and then you can use it to copy and create your own, if that makes sense. I'll figure it out. Anyways, so yeah. The only feed I want to see in a listing better have to do with measurements. Absolutely. Yeah, Angela, I will ask about that. Promoted listings are not working for me very well right now. They're all done. Richard Hernandez, I was actually just in a live chat with them. I can post it in the group and make it blank. Yeah, like make like a blank chat and then tell everyone not to edit it. If you edit it, I'll just delete it. That's just the best way I could do it. I'll figure it out. If you're not a member of the Facebook group, join the Facebook group down below. I'm going to share this spreadsheet in the Facebook group once I figure out the way to do it by tomorrow. And I'll also share it in the comment section of this video by the end of day tomorrow. You guys will have access to this spreadsheet and you will not be able to edit it. I'm either going to lock you out, or I'm going to say if anyone edits it, whatever they edit, I'm going to delete and block them from it, or I'm just going to delete it altogether. And that way everyone can have access to see what it is and recreate it in their own Google Docs. You just Google Docs. I'll figure it out to everyone, and we'll go from there. But that's probably going to be the easiest way. I'll ask somebody I know how to do it, the best, most positive way. So I want you guys to be able to have that and hold each other accountable for it. Please don't ask me to hold you accountable for your spreadsheets. I'll never get to you. I apologize, but I guarantee by the end of the night I'll have like 100 requests. So sorry, find a buddy. I know you guys all have a friend. Christopher Baker, how you doing? Yeah, I can, Josh, exactly. I can lock everyone out, make it read only. Angela lives in Riverview near me. She lives here in Florida. And then everyone, yeah, I could probably make it a PDF as well. A lot of great tips. So I'll have it. John W. Schroeder, I do have my speech at the Midwest Ecom. Shoot me an email, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. I'll try to share that to you, share that with you. I'll get it though. Nobody's going to be a troll inside of the Google chat, I promise, or the Google spreadsheet. But I do maintain some spreadsheets with a few people. I've maintained them with Luke, Jason, Prof Sales, Luke, Endless Entrepreneur, Chris 10K. I've done quite a few videos with those guys about our spreadsheets. Me and Megan had one for a while. I open those up to like public to a few people that I know. And I just allow them. It's like basically they can just sign in when they're ready, and I can sign when I'm ready, and I can see their updates. They can see mine, but we don't really, can't really mess with each other. So that's just kind of how we do it. But it's a really great thing to do. Spreadsheets are awesome. I love spreadsheets. So, anyways, hopefully, Glam Chick, welcome in. Hopefully, you guys got a lot of good tips. Go to your eBay store. Spend an hour, 2, 3 hours. Don't spend all day. Just spend some time editing. The best thing you can do is list all day and then spend a few hours editing. It's what I do. I source, I list, I do the drafts that Kate creates, I do my own listings, which I've got 10 right now I'm going to do, and then I edit. I spend the rest of the night editing. I edit prices, I edit titles, I edit free shipping, off free shipping. I do everything at night. I just edit it all. I rerun the sales. I do all that stuff, and then hopefully I wake up to some stuff that needs to ship. Prep for fourth quarter. Fourth quarter starts next week. Your sales should start going up, up, up. get more and more listed. We've been working on just pumping out inventory. We got ties, we got clothes, we got shirts, we got electronics, we got more stuff. We've got so much stuff here to list. We got to get our butts in gear. So the new goal is 50 items a day. We've been averaging 40. We're going to get to 50 and 60, and hopefully we'll see the difference. Hopefully you guys see the difference. So Laserwood Shapes, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. Send me a link to your store. Tender for eBay. No. The promoted listings, again, it's up to you guys, but whatever you run promoted, make sure you stick with it because it takes too long to update it in their system. Gonna leave you guys with that. We've been on for 50 minutes. We had 400 viewers. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Make sure you check this video out. Make sure you tell me what you changed. Use the comment section to your advantage, guys. I'm responding to as many as I can tonight, especially. What you plan to change, what you've already changed, how it's helping you, how it's hurting you. Come back later after fourth quarter. Tell me all about it, and I'll work on the spreadsheet for everyone. I'm going to go work on a few more things. I'm going to get my 10 more listings up. We're at 31 for the day, so this will get us to 41. And then I will, I'm going to edit some of my items and work on some YouTube stuff and responding to you guys. So thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for the support. Thanks for coming and watching me. You guys don't have to come watch me. You don't have to take your time up. So thank you guys for being here. And thanks for just, giving me the time, giving me the effort and the ability and the platform to help you guys out. So it really means a lot. It's cool to hang out with you guys. I love seeing you guys every week. And if you do comment and I don't get to you, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. But speaking of, let me run out of here. Got some more video footage to film and some comments to respond to. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on my normal live show. We'll keep it short tomorrow, I promise. Say hi to the camera. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good sales, like Prof Sales says, good sales, and good luck.